Good morning. It is Sunday, which means it is time for your MMO news with Jahlon. And here we go. We got a lot of stuff today. Let's just jump right into it. First up, out of the box, we got Crowd Control Productions, CCP. These are the guys behind EVE Online, and they are busy. They are busy developers. They're still building EVE Online as it goes into its 15th year. I mean, that's crazy. They're working on Project Nova, which is an EVE-inspired multi-person shooter. They're working on EVE War of Ascension, which is a mobile game, and rightfully so. I mean, there's a lot of money to be made in the mobile game market. Just found out this weekend that they're building an action MMO, and they're going to be using Unreal Engine 4 for that. Glad to see that engine getting more love. Epic Games did a real good job. Now, I do have some reservations with CCP doing a action MMO. And that is World of Darkness. CCP purchased White Wolf Publishing, maybe 10, 11 years ago. And they were going to do the Vampire the Masquerade Werewolf book, the tabletop line. They were going to do that as an MMO. And it never really got traction. And White Wolf got sold to Paradox Interactive. So I'm not sure if EVE CCP is the kind of people that can make an action MMO. But we certainly want to keep our eyes on the prize because, the MMO genre right now is really lacking for good quality. Speaking of the MMO genre, Ashes of Creation touted the, largest MMO, AAA, currently in production. I put a video out on Ashes this week. I started the Ashes 101 line, and it's on housing. It's live. It's on my YouTube if you want to check out the full video. The too long didn't read highlights. I talk about the 3 types of housing: in-node, freeholds, instance departments, and I talk about citizenship. So kind of a key video that's going to dial you into a big part of the game, and that's housing. Camelot Unchained, beta this week. Maybe. July 31st, maybe we're going to see beta. They've been doing a lot of testing this weekend to make sure they're ready to go. I got concerns with these guys too. Here is their news page. And their last news on their own news page is from 22 June. I couldn't find anything. I tried to go back to the website. I saw the article on MMORPG and it says, for more information, go to their Twitch. Well, not really the way you want to do things. If you got information, you want to put it out there in text, or at least they should have put out, hey, we missed our beta, here's the reasons why. They didn't really communicate anything to their player base. So starting to get a lot more reservations about Camelot Unchained. Heroes of the Storm, Whitemane arrives soon. Pretty excited for this. I play Heroes of the Storm to fill my time recently. Don't have an MMO to play. Healer DPS hybrid. Healing in Heroes of the Storm is sometimes really boring. So it's nice when you have that healer DPS hybrid, when your healing is done by damage. Just a quick rundown. I'm not going to read this stuff to you guys. If you want to hit pause and check it out, or you can go to the Heroes of the Storm webpage. I think they did a really good job. I don't see any right off the bat. Oh my god, this is overpowered. So this looks like it scales pretty well. And then finally, Bless Online. Assassin arrives in August, but who is there to kill? I don't think there's anybody left for Assassins. Maybe Assassin coming in is going to bring some players back. I doubt it. I'm not going to go back to see Assassin, not really interested. I did a video on Bless this week, mainly a video where I compare Neowiz to PLAYWITH and how Bless's launch was so bad and the lessons PLAYWITH learned. I did that comparison because I'm hoping more companies will learn that, hey, a 1 week delay is better than a first week that's just horrible. So you got Assassin arriving, you got Dominion contracts are also coming, and you've got Siege of Castro, which is the 70 versus 70. Realistically, though, with these kind of server populations, this was yesterday when I was pulling the data, if 2,200 people are playing at one time on 4 servers, getting 70 versus 70 might be a little rough. I don't really see this taking off. And finally, Fractured, their Kickstarter, they reached their goal and they exceeded it. 1,050 backers. So all the backer goals were reached. That was really cool for them. They exceeded their goal by 11,000 pounds. And also this week, I did a video on Fractured's housing. So they did an interesting spin on their housing system, their open world map. So if you guys have been looking for that, you'll find the links to all these videos in the description below, all the ones I talked about today. You'll also find my referral link for Fractured. Help me out with that. Go ahead, sign up for Fractured under the referral link. Trying to get into their pre-alpha this year so I can take a look at it, bring you guys that footage. Finally, Warlords Awakening, launch week, take 2. We were supposed to launch last week. We're launching this week. Launch is on Thursday, August 2nd, and it's at a weird time. It's at midnight Pacific. That's 3 o'clock Eastern. That's 7 o'clock GMT. We talked to them about this. They acknowledge that it is an odd time, but since this is a ARPG with not a lot of competitive features, like there's not a land housing rush, there's not a get here first, there's not any of those mechanics in the game, it's okay. It gets people through that opening area, gets them out of the starting area, and you'll have people trickle in throughout the day until prime. So yeah, I get where they're coming from. It is a little bit of an odd time. I got to get up like really early in the morning on Thursday to stream, but I will be there streaming for launch. And that's it, guys. Wanted to bring you this. If you guys are looking for specific game news, make sure to put a comment below. If you've got your game, I've got a lot of other slides that don't get shown. I've got all the big games in there. When relevant information is there, I will put that stuff in. But if you've got a particular game that you'd like to see some information on, make sure to hit me up with a comment below. If you guys want to hang out, talk about any of this stuff, join me on Discord. Swing by my streams. I stream regularly on Wednesdays and Fridays, Wednesday nights, Friday afternoons, and then my schedule is there when I'm going to do other stuff like that, Warlords Awakening. As always, big thanks to my sponsors. These guys are great. Give me just a little bit of money every month. I got a big pile of it. I'll be giving away some copies of Warlords Awakening this week. All right, guys, you take care. It's Sunday. Got to go enjoy the weekend. Have fun. Hey, where are you going? We're not done yet. See these videos? This video's up here to watch. You gotta go over here. Hit the chibi. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the webpage. And I'll see you guys on Twitch.